I saw, dude. I actually saw it. It was like the first thing I saw on Twitter. It was tight. It was just a picture of him cocking back the dunk. He was cocking it back over the back of his head, like looked like Sean Kemp. He's the next. He's like the new thing. He's the new. Now everyone's gonna get themselves a big old Nigerian nightmare. I'm gonna go smoke real quick. I'll be right back. I started the stream. Fired it. Hold on. Be right back. $5 footland. Yo. Looks like it's KFC and Chiefs. What would you like to know about them? Everything. Pretty solid roster from top to bottom. We just need to play as intelligently and efficiently. Holy cow. Marcus Barnes with a nice little upgrade. Oh, look at this little cat. This guy is little. Yeah, these guys are good. I gotta be careful. We're gonna go with just a classical fucking jerseys matchup, just the real jerseys. Yeah. This shit's gonna be sick. I'm gonna go like this, actually. Let's go. Huh. Oh, I gotta go get my cannon. Shoot, this is too much. I remember Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Morris? Bam Bam Morris.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
Look at this.
On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, so normally thoughts turn to basketball this time of year in the Hoosier State, but not so this year. The NFL playoffs have come to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts.
They're running up and...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Dude, they're trying to overthrow America right now. What the shit? I gotta focus. Fuck, dude, this is an overthrow of America, dude. Yeah, I know. It's fucking unbelievable. Me and Ray would be going ape shit right now if he was alive.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This is fielded at the goal line.
For the AFC,
they'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft.
34 touchdowns, 4 picks for Patty.
Right now, just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 40.
Running in place for like
the game's
3
first play
seconds.
produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it.
What the fuck?
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now here's Mahomes. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
These boys are coming out hot right
Get
now.
everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it.
Seems to happen a lot on this game for me.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
And they won't score again until the last drive of the game. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking game. 4 receivers, just what the fuck?
Mahomes going to throw.
Really?
It's complete on the bubble screen.
Yeah, what are they doing?
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
I thought it was going to be like the best punt ever. It looked like
a bit of
off
a
the
mistake
foot.
there. This is
Like,
well
wow.
into the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team that wins.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Oh, I don't know, 3 touchdown passes in the chapter with 154 yards rushing in a loss.
To you yesterday when we were watching film, you said right down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Back to throw now on first down. And
Oh my God.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. And here are the Colts offensive starters.
An excellent year, obviously, because they got the open week, had the bye.
Trying to lead them over the middle,
one thing you always worry
he
about,
fucking throws
the
it a
rust
mile.
factor. And I had a coach say to me one time, when you have that open week, you often think about scrimmaging so you're ready to go the next week. But you know you can't. So you cross your fingers and hope your guys are ready to roll.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10.
I didn't lead him there at all.
That
was just bullet pass inaccurate out of nowhere.
And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well. And they don't permit big plays to happen.
Rock your sin. Jesus. Yeah, these are all former fucking players.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now back to throw.
Dude, what?
And the throw there going to be
I can't believe I
incomplete.
fucking looked at him that late up. He was like my second option.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in
That's
bunches.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Let's go, guys.
There at the defensive starters for the Colts. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I was so proud of you in our meeting with the defensive coordinator because you asked the question that set him off. And all you said was, so what improvement do you need to see this
We
week?
still got Brian, Bowman, and
Takeaways, we need turnovers, got to create them. Got so animated and jumped up in our meeting. It was fun to watch.
Somehow I always upset a coordinator in those meetings. Yeah. But they like you. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He's a stud.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on.
Oh, let's look at that slant.
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game.
This guy's really doing this shit right now?
Start to pressure receivers.
What is this,
now
the
you go over
playoffs
the
or
top,
something?
take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots.
These guys just did a Spider-Man fucking gunsling at me.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Running with Kamara.
Yeah, okay.
Just a yard on the pickup there to bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. 20.
Oh, Coleman was trying to catch that guy and block him. Good cut back.
On first down, Callaway. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's first and goal. He'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 3 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Well, that drive started with not
all of a sudden there's no wind in the dome.
In plus territory,
oh, that's the best. That's the best thing ever. Oh, I love it like that.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 20-yard
when you get those, when you get a mouthful of
Mahomes and the Chiefs, and he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run. This is Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45
through there? Do they hold L1 or whatever it is?
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on.
How does he squeak through that?
Give him 5
Dude, this shit is programmed right now. I don't know what just happened right there. I had that, so I was running, he was running between me and the other guy.
A very solid gain on that
play. Can't run away from Vaughn and Lewis like that.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes.
Oh, wow.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 29-yard line. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Mahomes now on 1st down. That one complete to Hill.
It's a good game.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. On 2nd down, Kamara.
Dude, I just get stuck on that block. I'm mashing catch.
Just shy of the 10.
Very good.
Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you?
I play different in the playoffs always.
The key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
I'm more conservative. I run the ball a lot more.
25-yard line.
Hitting more short passes, just trying to get first downs, move the ball.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really you shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
What?
And it's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I was pressing X.
That pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second
Have you
part
ever
of that
seen
is
that?
if you don't get the completion,
what the hell
at least
was
you've told
that?
the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Oh, wow.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. The ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action for being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
That guy's the leader of this fucking. He's the heart and soul of this team.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
I quit.
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Yeah.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here. 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the second quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
He probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. 2nd and 3.
That was smart.
Escape, and he goes down.
Marty Caves.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Woodward.
They'll set up a throw. And he will find his man on the outside. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Man, he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Oh, that's a Chris Bruno. Probably greatest hit in Volume 6.
Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Wide open receiver.
How fast is 26? With a late hit, by the way. 2.6, just had a speed burst to catch up to me in about 2 seconds. Richie Humphrey.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
They'll set up to throw. And just as you called it after the earlier sack, they set up the screen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 8 yards out. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he
Look at Sanderson just getting out, laying down
oftentimes it makes people
big old
miss,
chop
gets that
block.
run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Oh, they're communists.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Little foreign tackle by Tyron Murray.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion
Oh,
on
that
1st
out of
down.
bounds.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City
Yeah, this is how they
touchdown.
scored on. This is how that same thing as last time I played them. Basically the same game.
As his guys are back within a single score. Well, you know he can be
I was pressing triangle right there with Brewer trying to like jump up and he did
You know how many
nothing.
times we've talked
Didn't
to
hit him,
coaches
nothing.
and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Just sucks him into it because it just puts him in that fucking animation.
14-10 ball game. So
And
a
then he stiff arms the
75-yard
fucking
scoring
tackle.
drive on just 3
It's
plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Mahomes. Right.
This is fielded at the goal
Just gives me
line.
more of a fucking reason to want to score on anything.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Well, this is
Look
taken
at
in.
this
It's
fucking
complete.
legend.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 33 yards that time. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh no, there it is. I called it.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38.
What the fuck?
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Mahomes now to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Gets this one to Hill. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Strafed out of the to the max.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
These guys are the best.
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes now 12 of 15 throwing the ball 80% so far. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I was terrified. I froze for a second when he launched it. Yeah.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
I'm ready with the fucking R3.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Extra point splits the uprights. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. We've already punched 2 tickets to the championship round this weekend. We'll get back to you guys and punch a 3rd in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's AFC divisional round game. And it's the Cincinnati Bengals who are moving on as they were able to knock out the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it all to you, let's send it back out to Brandon God.
It's insane.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've
Where's he throwing that, dude? This is Rd-INDIANAPOLIS we're talking
so guess
about.
what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ooh, the juke. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and
ride this man all the way.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Dude's
5 yards is the
now,
tally on first
play.
down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll run on first down. Metcalf. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll keep it on the ground. Metcalf.
Yeah, this is high.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Stopped him in his tracks. And he works it past the 30,
How's it going, Mom?
25. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a game.
What are you doing?
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And
dude, I forgot to take off the things. The
fucking he's taken down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
2nd and 15. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game.
Forgot he had that little out, superstar out thing, you know.
And I don't want people to think
Forgot
that
all about that, so he just shit lit up.
Everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. Yeah. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Well,
that's what it is, though, huh? It's just a timing route with those guys, the receivers all spread out. Everything's a timing route.
11-play drive, and it
Hi, Mom.
culminates in an Indianapolis
good?
touchdown.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't come in. He came in, but he left. His knee was bugging him. Yeah. But it was a good day.
The kickoff team
yeah,
on the field
busy.
now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Mm-hmm. You were saying.
The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They begin on the ground with Kamara.
There's that man left for Lewis that had all those fumbles and all those tackles for loss and all those tackles.
And that'll bring up a second and 11.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit. They got some
it's nice to have a guy like that in the interior that I really don't have to worry about. He's just going to make all the plays. It helps. That was
second and 11 now.
Career. Yeah, that's the play. The interception I'm looking for the whole game.
Go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Couldn't even try for
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting here.
0.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Terry Hill's the best player of all
Colts
time.
territory, here's a first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Kamara and an run, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now Mahomes. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
It's literally Kamara and Hill.
And that'll make it a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. On the ground, Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards.
He's been quiet today, folks. This is about the time of the game when he wakes up.
Because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let him down a little bit.
Yeah,
someone had to have gotten him close to him. Watch that pass rush. Bowman, it had to be.
But he cannot connect.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something.
Looks like this guy got bumped off the route, too. A bit.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So his third field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s, and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to
the 18? Wow, it looks like that's about the 22. They gave it to me at the 18. Watch that.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
What is this all about?
Bravo! Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really
I'm afraid to lead him.
Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Wow.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Richie Humphrey's playing the game of his life.
Right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
I'll tell you, he had some big hits this
year. Most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now here's Mahomes. He can run for it, and he will. Down on the field, we've got an injured after that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Who comes in the game? Tell me Jerry
They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
Oh, my.
Interception return for a Colts TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis.
That was the best play of his career.
Return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Look at Donovan watching him. Watching him go. That's just... Nice block by Rocco Valentine to spring him. Great awareness by Richardson to try to get to the outside. He knew he had one man to beat. He had Kamara.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5
huge.
now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
That was tough. Wendell Saffel. No. Oh, was it? Yeah, I did.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
I don't know what I was thinking.
And now here comes Kansas City. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, it's just take...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
No. Dude, I was pressing that pass. That's not what you were right.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Nice pass.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 12.
Richie Humphrey
will stop right around the 25.
Big plays all over
So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
And still a three-score game in the fourth quarter. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That's complete to the Memphis man,
Ricky
Anthony
Melton.
Miller. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City
He got good
first down.
recovery, though. He gets back quick on
You
those.
cannot write these guys off just
he
yet.
does that.
With a quarterback
Sometimes
like
he'll get back and break it up.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Mahomes firing
He breaks the
complete.
first
So he got
tackle
3 on
every
1
time.
tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Very strong. Got the nice
Looking to
deal.
throw again on second down. Mahomes stepping up. He's going to keep it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a Dolphin is confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right?
Under pressure, and he'll go down.
The all-time single-season leader.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying
This
to
is where
go
he
through his
makes his
progressions,
money.
find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. 7
Mike
catches
Melton
for
going
him
up
now.
over the
This
top,
last
and
one,
it just goes
a
right
first
into his
down.
hands.
Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing.
Under pressure, down he goes.
This guy comes all the way around the edge every time.
I remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
That camera angle was sick. Yeah.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. Nice job holding them out of the end zone on third down. I think you need to give a big assist to this crowd.
Yeah, they're really rallying them, aren't they? They're behind them the whole way. And they get that little bit of extra motivation when you're in a tough situation. Let's see what happens here on fourth down if they go for it. Can the crowd help them one more time?
And they run that play. And he slid.
The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Oh, what a old dude.
So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Yeah, a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. He finds an opening past the 40.
Oh, look at the breakaway speed.
Left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 71 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit.
Oh, Humphrey had that speed burst earlier.
His first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's
huge.
their main cog.
Extra point right down the middle.
Try to get a fucking turnover.
Lead up to 26. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and a long run there in the end to top it off.
You're the one, Bill.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, this dude finally won his first playoff game, bro. They've lost every year in the playoffs. He has, he's got a great record.
Here for
pride. Get it down.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, I probably just want to put this one behind them. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Look who it is. Doing all kinds of little celebrations.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Look at Brian Bowman was coming too. Watch that last replay. It's just from right behind him. He does the spin move. This dude's fucking relentless.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
You gotta love John Madden football.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh my, what a throw.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Tyreek Hill, dude, these guys.
Going to use the first of their timeouts.
They've got a good thing going with this offense. It seems to work well, especially I mean, at least against the users.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Mahomes now to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Get him, Brian.
And again, it's Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners, as we say, so
threw it 39 times. $70, 6 for 70. Kamara got shut down pretty good. He started out hot. Chester Callaway with a big old game. Aaron Barr. He had a nice run too. Oh, I guess it was a pass. Quentin Nelson gave up a sack next week. Didn't give up one all year. Big shot. Bob got hurt. He'll be back though. Sat out the rest of the game. Still made an impact. Lester Lewis 6 tackles. Added the ledger with a sack. He got hurt in the, like right after, like midway through the 3rd. He was out the rest of the game. I pressed square. Usually they come like right back in, but he wasn't. It wasn't even like a high risk. It was weird. Bruised ribs though. 4 sacks. 2 picks by Marriott. Richardson. Touchdown. Sly, a perfect 6 for 6. You missed that extra point. You were perfect like all year. Next week. I couldn't believe it. I saw that and I was thinking, dude, he's probably just staring at the screen like, you gotta be kidding me. Took you a second to kick it off. You were just like sitting there like, what the fuck? Why is it taking so long to load in? What's going on? Bobby broke the game. I corrected. What's going on here? Here. Oh, it says loading. Probably because I was gonna exit, dude. As soon as I pressed exit, it just popped up. What's going on with this game? Oh, it's loading. What just happened? Nothing happened. What's going on? Saving profile Madden. Dude, this game's tweaking right now. Whoa, I just finally went in. Oh, I was gonna exit. Yep, sounds good. Hit me up. Yep. Alright, late.